I don't know why I am doing this early morning, but I've been telling myself I need to take this thing downstairs and put some book, use it for a bookshelf. And I just got back from Delaware and I'm not feeling sleepy yet. And since I'm the only person at home right now, let me do it. We use this for makeshift bookshelf until we get something better. Whew. Okay, but the thing is missing some parts. Some of the legs are missing. If I can take this. Interesting. I'm wondering where I should put this thing. Where would be the best place? The printer is here. Just leave it here for now. Wonder if I can take this off and put the printer on top. That'll make sense. Concord Hospital. I wonder if I'll still use this ACLS book. They're always renewing their books like every year. No, novels. Nickel and dime. This was in my English class. I used to read a lot of novels, back in the days when I still have time. Man, I would love to go back to reading novels. It was a favorite pastime of mine. I was a bookworm, read a whole lot of novels. I can remember like the first novels I read were Secret Seven, Famous Five, and I think I read Alice in Wonderland like when I was a kid. I didn't even understand what I was reading, but I loved reading, so I just read it. I read the book. It was this hefty book. I read but I remember reading a lot of Famous Five. I remember reading a lot of Secret Seven, and it made me like detective movies, detective novels. So when I started in my teenage years, I was reading a lot. I was reading James Hadley Chase. Oh God. James Hadley Chase. That's where I learned my first curse word. God damn it. And he used to write the curse words together. God damn it. No space in between. So no for bitch. First time I saw that word written, I didn't even know it was a whole sentence on its own. I thought it was one big word made up by itself. So no for bitch. Oh my goodness. I kept reading that word. I kept reading it and I was like, what does this thing mean? Then one day I picked up a dictionary and I actually spelled it out. And that's when I got to know what that word meant. James Hadley Chase. And then these books, these ones, I bought them during COVID. Somebody had recommended that I read them. That it's an interesting, what do you call them? A series. Yeah, that's what it was. Like a novel in a series. So it's like in 8 parts. I bought them all. But I think I'm missing some, maybe a couple, and those ones I downloaded it in on my Kindle. So I have one. I think I have one, two, three. If you ask me what this book, this whole series is about, I cannot even tell you for the life of me. And it's not a novel I want to go back and read. But I think it's about romance. But like sit down and tell you what it is. Nah. A lot of these books I can't even remember what it is. Look, I have a Bible in here. A lot of these books I don't know what they were. This one too. This and what was the first one I brought out? Nickel a Dime, George. These were my Binghamton University classes required readings. The Upside of Stress. This was a required reading too. And I think this one was in my health and wellness class, if I'm not mistaken. It's a good read. It kind of tells you the how stress can be both positive and negative, which I found interesting. 10 Widows was for my English class. I think it was English, is it 102, the second class. So you had to read the poems and then we would, how great poems transformed. So we'll read some of them. I lied. This was given to me by the lecturer. So she gifted me this book because I did something in the class. I can't remember what. I don't think I've read it yet. I'm not a fan of poems and poetry because I feel like sometimes I don't understand them, the rhymes, like what meaning they're supposed to make. Yeah, my English professor gifted me this book and I haven't read it. Sweetness and Power. This was another read for class. I think it was a history class. This one was. Trying to remember what this book is about. I can't. But I might have to read it again. I bought it from Walmart. I don't know why, but I don't have any idea. Expect to Win. This one, this one, this one. All of these books. I bought them when I got into insurance, life insurance, trying to learn everything I could about life insurance, how to win, how to be a salesperson. I don't even know if I can sell myself. I need to be able to sell myself first to sell a product. But yeah, I was reading all of this when I got into insurance. So the ones from school, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know if I'm going to read them again. So maybe I can put them up. I can take it somewhere for sale or maybe put it up for, I don't know, on Facebook Marketplace, see if anybody needs them. But because I don't see myself reading these books from school again. But if anybody wants them, in the comments, this is 10 Windows, Sweetness and Power, how to talk about sugar plantation, I think. The Upside of Stress. I might read this one again because I think it's very relative to what the level of stress I'm putting myself through these days. George Orwell, Groom's Days, I think. This one, and Nickel and Dime. Anybody watching my YouTube channel wants any of these books, I could try to get it to you. Let me know. I'm gonna put it up on Facebook Marketplace for sure, or eBay. See if anybody wants them. Those are all my books for now. And then this one, oh, The Godfather Returns. Now this one I can remember. If I just flip through it, I'll remember. Michael Corleone. Yeah, this one I'm definitely. I like Godfather series, so I'll read this one again. This is a historical novel that I don't even know. Maybe I came with this one from Nigeria. I was probably reading it during the flight coming here. And then John Grisham, The Reckoning. I have to read it again because I can't remember too. So a lot of these books, except for The Upside of Stress, I really don't know what they're talking about. Oh, I know what this one is about. I read Robert Ludlum's Born Trilogy, Born Ultimatum, Born Supremacy. This is Born Deception. I don't think this one is as good as the first three. The Born Identity, the Born Ultimatum, the Born Supremacy. And now they have all of these other ones that I don't know about. I read this one and I'm saying there's the Born Objective, the Born Section, the Born Betrayal. I liked the first three. Those were the bomb. Like when I read those novels, those first three, there was somebody else that wrote this other Born Section, Betrayal, and Legacy. It wasn't Robert Ludlum. Yeah, when I read Robert Ludlum's Born Identity, and then I watched the movie. Oh my God, the movie! I was disappointed with the movie. It was nowhere near. The action in the movie was nowhere near the novel itself. But anyway, there you have it. I did not plan to do this tonight, but because I just came back from my sister's house and I'm not feeling so sleepy, but I'm gonna go find sleep now because I need it. Tomorrow I work, so I'll go and look for sleep now and then hopefully wake up early tomorrow and see if I can do any of my daily routine on time before I'm ready. Do some other errands in the morning before I have to go to work. Yeah, I work tomorrow night. Tonight, actually, I go to work. But yeah, I have a lot more novels. I think I have some novels at my sister's house, but I want to go back to, not really go back, but I want to get to that stage where I have more time to do the things that I like to do, with like reading novels. Now I could just put my feet up, sip on some nice drink, and then I'll just be reading novels. I used to love doing that. And if it's an interesting novel, I would read it 24 hours without even dropping it down. I would not eat. I may shower. Yes, I may shower because we always have visitors. So I may, or I will definitely have to shower because I'm not going 24 hours without taking a bath. So I will shower. I will have a drink. I don't know what type of drink, but I'm a cocktail girl. But sometimes I just drink juice. So I'll have a drink and then I will sit down and I will read novels. I want to get back to that level. But anyway, that's that's all I have to share for today. So thank you for watching. And if you notice, I bought a mic. I think I'm going to do a YouTube, what do you call them? I should have a playlist about the things I'm doing to grow so I'm developing my YouTube channel. Yeah, I will do something like that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye.